All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol AMC, AMC Entertainment Holdings Inc. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all the subscribers, welcome back. And as we jump into this chart, I just want to quickly announce to every single investor to stay tuned till the end of this video. I have a new ticker symbol you won't want to miss. We talked about INTC yesterday. I have a new ticker symbol you definitely want to add to your watch list. We're going to look at its chart and the reasoning behind it. So stay tuned for that. So AMC broke out. A lot of people have been saying short squeeze since way back here. We saw it level off, ran up again, leveled off, and here we're running again. So the short squeeze is around town. That's what people are saying. That's the word around town. And that's what we're seeing here. What a run. Now, could this continue? Well, we're going to look at some important points, and we want to look at the 50-day moving average and some past history here on the chart. So here we are with our support. This is a pretty broad stretch, right? That's a big run. This is the lowest point before the run happened, 450. I want every single investor to keep that in mind, but the 50-day moving average is above it at 481. So you want to write these two down in the near term, short term. It could be days from now or a week from now. You want to keep this number in mind, or it could even be tomorrow, right? Like I said, a day from now or a week from now. So we really want to watch this closely. This is a lot of volatility upwards. We want to look for some consolidation up here, but right now, most importantly is 450, right? To keep in mind in the near term. The 50-day moving average is 481, and I would move this support somewhere up here as a midway point. This is optional for me to kind of narrow down everything going on up here in the bullish territory for the near term, for tomorrow exactly, to see and dissect this chart, how it's reacting between 587 and the 50-day moving average, because this is all still bullish territory, to see if the bulls are trying to reappear and bring it back up, or if it works its way closer to 481. Now 587 is completely optional, because that could be broken through and the bulls can reappear, or that could be a sign that the bears are starting to gain control, getting closer to the 50-day moving average. But like I said, it's optional. You do not have to add this support to your support levels or anything like that, but I like to dissect the chart to that point. So before we talk about the resistance level, I want us to look at some highs here that were reached way back here in September of 2020, one of the runs that this had. It was way up here at 772, right? That was probably one of the highest points we've seen the stock reach, right? 772. I would just round it down to 770, and that is a very important point moving forward if tomorrow's resistance level is broken through. Because one thing I do want every single investor to be aware of, if this is going to continue to run, it has to break through this resistance and work its way up higher so that the momentum can continue and the 50-day moving average does not catch up to the price. The bulls need to continue to pull forward and pull upwards. So the highest point reached today is 712. 712 needs to be broken through, turn into a support so this can continue to run upwards and reach newer highs. We're currently sitting at 691, but if the bulls want to continue the momentum and work their way up, 712 definitely needs to be broken through, and based off the history of the chart, 770, to just round it down, is a very key point to know if this is going to work its way up to newer highs and further up to new resistance levels and continue this upward rocket ship momentum. I look forward to seeing your guys' comments down below, how you feel about this. Do you think this can continue to run? Are we set for a pullback soon? Because this has been running since way down here in the $2 mark for the last couple of days and week. So I definitely look forward to seeing everyone's comments and investor sentiment on this one. If you're a first-time viewer coming across the channel and you liked the video and found it helpful and informative, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to share this with your friends and community. Click on the bell so you don't miss a single video that I post, and hit that like button to let me know you watched this video and found it helpful and informative. Stay tuned till the end, because I have a ticker symbol you won't want to miss. So for everyone that has stayed to this point in the video, yesterday we talked about INTC, Intel Corp, and today I'm going to share another stock that you definitely want to keep on your watch list moving forward. It's in the same sector, but it's actually a little bit more comparable to Nvidia, and it's almost 1/4 of the price. Now, INTC, we talked about it yesterday. I just want to do a small recap. We circled the big circle, how much it's dropped. We did the small circle. This could be the bottom, but we're also seeing it slightly recover. And then we drew that we want to see if this consolidates or pulls down further, because it could pull down further. Right now, it's within the consolidation period and area. Very interesting enough. It's been holding itself up, and there's room here for INTC to work its way back up over time. There's definitely potential, especially in this sector. Now, the one I'm going to share with you guys is IBM. This is the one you want to add to your watch list, and this one's already recovering really fast. I did not think it was going to recover this fast. As I did yesterday's video, I was looking at INTC. I was like, possibility of a type of consolidation to form, and we're already seeing it. And IBM was consolidating pretty fast at these lows. And quickly, as the day started to run, you could just see it running. And as I'm speaking about it, it's working its way up to newer highs. Interesting enough, it's like fighting to keep pushing, and it keeps seeing newer highs every 30 minutes so far. Now, IBM, it's a little bit more pricier, but it hit lows here of 117, and the midway point of all of this is about right here at this point of 115. And then the next point would be probably down here at 111, and then 105. But to kind of break this down into three sections, 117, your first support, your next one's 115, and then down here at 105. So you kind of have those points of reference to see if it continues to pull in that direction in the near future, or if it doesn't even get near them, this is already pulling back up, and it might seem to have been the bottom of this drop. I'm not saying that it can go any lower later in the future, but it seems like this has been the bottom. And if we see consolidation forming, right, for a really short period moving into tomorrow or the next following days, and then continue to work its way up, this could be on its way back up to these highs over an extended period of time, either weeks or months from now. Now, the one thing I do look here at the chart is that a lot of investors that have been in way before this started to run from 105 all the way to here, anywhere around this area, are saying, whoa, the last time we saw this at 117, 118 was back in November 20th, 23rd, leading into the end of the month. So we haven't seen this type of discount for 2 months now. So long-term investors are definitely jumping in and taking advantage of the price. That is becoming very obvious. And a lot of investors were willing to pay these premiums. So at some point, once it gets back up to these numbers, it's going to keep pushing up. So very interesting, in my opinion, based off the chart, how quickly it's reacting. This is definitely one to keep on your watch list and radar. As always, if you like this video and you found it helpful and informative, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to click on the bell. Share it with your friends and community. Don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watched this video. And thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.